you might know that there's an open letter in support of Amber Heard. Now, I have to note what they claim is that I wasn't aware of. They're not against the verdict. What they're doing is they're calling out online trolls, backlash against Amber, and that kind of thing, as if they don't understand that we live in an age where everything gets online. Look at Andrew Tate. I'm sure they don't like him, but he gets a lot of backlash online, so I guess he's the same kind of victim. But of course not. They don't fairly assess online and who gets what. It's all about you know who, Little Miss Mera. I mean, when you take a poo-poo in a bed, cut off someone's finger, commit perjury, looks like you're a hero to these people. So this is from Deadline from June 5th, 2023, and it says, Nobel Prize winner Annie Irnax, if I'm saying that right, signs open letter in support of Amber Heard alongside French feminists and cinema figures. What a surprise. Nobel Prize-winning writer Annie Irnax has signed an open letter in support of Amber Heard, decrying the vilification and ongoing online harassment of the actress. So I guess you could say someone who cut off a finger, committed perjury, lied on the stand, has a DUI, isn't a villain. I wouldn't exactly use that word. I mean, there are some other words that come to mind, but you know, that one kind of works. Irnax won the Nobel Prize in Literature in October 2022 for her work charting the lives of women in France from the 1960s onward, including abortion drama Happening, which formed the basis for Audrey Diwan's 2021 Venus Golden Lion winner of the same name. Okay, so the lady's a writer. And they say she's one of 68 feminists who signed the letter on the anniversary that Amber Heard lost in Virginia. And I gotta imagine these so-called feminists were not too happy about the Cannes Film Festival in France. But I mean, that's too bad, because there were a lot of people really happy about it. Some people still smiling about it. Not sure who, but I'm sure they're out there. Then they list some other people that signed the letter. They say they were joined by a French economist and Green Party politician and a number of psychologists and sociologists. Those sociologists and psychologists were gender focused, and the Green Party is economy focused. So people get mad at me when I say a lot of the right side is against Amber and for Johnny, and a lot of the left side's for Amber. Well, sorry, but these people here are not on the right side. Not going to get very into it, but just got to throw out some footnotes here. They also say that some gender justice groups in the US are on their side too. They say they launched it after Heard's defeat in 2022 in November, and they keep mentioning her defeat. So, okay, cool on that. I mean, a fact is a fact. And here's the part I respect to a certain extent. They say that it doesn't question the verdict. So that's good. At least they're admitting they accept the verdict as a legal verdict and as truth. What they're mainly against is online harassment, disinformation, misogyny, biphobia. Whoa. Has anybody anywhere ever said anything about Amber because she's bi? Not me. Not sure how women feel about it, but women are generally pretty open as far as sexuality and things. So it's really, really a non-issue there that they make into an issue to throw another phobia in the mix. Ooh, good job, guys. You're intelligent geniuses. They also criticize that violence and sexual assault were mocked for entertainment. Wait, was there actually violence and sexual assault? That's what a lot of the case was about. It was about defamation, but also about the allegations of abuse. The thing people were mocking was that Amber lied on the stand about it. They weren't mocking it because it actually happened. There's a huge difference there that's gotta be sorted out. And if it did happen, we don't have the evidence. All we have is Amber's word, and we have what one judge thinks in the UK who believed Amber. There's not any evidence of it. And I don't think you need physical evidence in every single case of abuse. But in a high-profile celebrity case where a career worth hundreds of millions of dollars is on the line, you better have the proof. I'm not saying we need an iron fist court system here where we could never believe anyone, but we're talking about celebrities here on the top tier of the pyramid. We're not talking about your nurse, your teacher, your pharmacist, your average woman, and average man. That's a huge difference that needs to be said every single time. Then they go on to say the same disinformation and victim blaming tropes are now being used against others who have alleged abuse. Maybe they're thinking of Angelina Jolie, who's got zero evidence, and Evan Rachel Wood, who's got zero evidence. Why don't they attack Evan Rachel Wood for making an HBO special before something even goes to court? Nothing. Why is that not wrong to them? I gotta guess because they said they're feminists, and only because Evan Rachel Wood's a woman, they're not looking at facts, they're looking at gender. Is there another answer? No, there's not. Then they go on to say, Amber described Johnny's win as humiliating. You could maybe say global humiliation. I think I heard that somewhere before, but yeah, that's what it was. They say Johnny Depp's career was ice after the allegations, but he thanked the jury for giving him his life back. Then they give some more other details. They say Johnny did go to Cannes, and it was his biggest event in 4 years, which is true. I enjoyed it. Got some great pictures and videos out of it. And then they mention how Amber quit Hollywood and moved to Spain with her daughter. And by the way, no one quits Hollywood, and she even said she'd be open to the right role, so I don't know why they keep saying that without detail. But anyway, there it is. Like I keep saying, like a broken record, which I have to say, if you're going to say, let Amber Heard be irrelevant, leave her alone, people like this will step in with less resistance and support Amber, and her support will grow. If you want to say that, wait till we see what happens to Aquaman 2. If it bombs, if it fails, maybe you say that. But at this point, she's still in Aquaman 2, which is a billion-dollar franchise movie. So for now, let's keep spreading the truth and what happened. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.